Anyways, after I said that to the kid, they didn't allow me back in the store. How come my game, whenever I load in, immediately freezes for like a half a second? Is that normal for everybody that plays League? Or is it because of some software that I don't even realize that I have that like is in the background that is causing it? Happens on your machine. Alright. Wow, I don't think I've played a regular Lux skin in a while, rather than like Steel Legion or like Elementalist. Or even like Cosmic and stuff. This feels weird.
Pekin, please win. I got so many bits. If you lose and I lose my bits, I swear to God I will find you and cheat.
What? Yeah, thanks for the 5,000 bits, bro. 5,000 bits is... That's like $50, wait. Thanks for the 5,000. Did I just get Scorch gapped, where he probably would have died if I had Scorch, but because I have Gathering Storm, he doesn't? I don't know why people hate on Fizz. I feel like Neferi is more brain dead and annoying. I guess it just depends on like how good the Fizz player is. I feel like when I do play against Fizz, it's only these one tricks, and Fizz is really, really rare. So honestly, when I play versus a good Fizz, it feels a bit different than some other champions. For instance, trades like that, where I just landed Q plus E, was able to auto-attack trade, he went underneath the turret, hit me with one thing, didn't hit me with his ability that he's maxing first, and just felt like he just won the trade. At least he's dead, though. Bro. His E is easy to predict, unlike Neferi. Yeah, I know. Okay, so, like, when I was complaining about, like, something that Fizz does, what he did is that he didn't use his E to hit me. What he did is that he Q'd underneath turret, hit me with one auto attack, electrocute proc, And then I immediately got out-traded without getting hit by E. Like, I'm like, it's just kind of weird and mind-blowing that Fizz can basically out-trade you without landing his ability he maxes. Can you imagine losing to Ari when she doesn't even land Q? Like, or Zoe without her landing a single Q on you ever from 100 to 0 or something? I don't know, dude. Fizz damage seems kind of bonkers with just Q auto attack W and doesn't even need E. But yeah, I hate Neferi too, though. I'm a Neferi hater, so don't get me wrong. Just because I'm saying all this stuff about Fizz hate, I mean, I'm changing my mind on that type of thing. I'm a Zoe hater. That's completely respectable, dude. Zoe is extremely frustrating to play versus, and Zoe, yeah. If you're a Zoe hater, hey, I get you, dude. That champion is ridiculous. Zoe is really stupid. Diana mid with electrocute is stupid? Yeah, I'm a Diana mid hater too, dude. I hate that champion a lot. What's respectable? Xerath only. I don't know. Aww, he pressed Q on me. Frick. Messed up my ability. I wonder if Fizz can kill me from this HP without having Ignite. Man, he's kind of low. Whatever, I'm leaving. Why is everyone playing Rise and Pro Play these days? He's just really good right now. If you see pros playing something, it's because they're just strong. That's literally it. Do I know the reasoning? Not really, but the only thing that matters is that they're good. You don't even need to think about it. You just know that he is strong in the meta just based off of them playing it. We are up farm on him. We have 3 kills. We're doing good with our poking on him. It's going well. I'm most likely dead. Never mind. The only reason why that worked out so well is because the Lee Sin wasn't close enough just yet. If Lee Sin was, like, in position immediately, I was just dead. Troll Lee kick? Yeah, I mean, to be honest, the play was already screwed up because Lee Sin wasn't ready yet. So either Fizz you Shard too early or Lee Sin rotated poorly. Something went wrong. Something went bad. And now we're fed. Is the home guard and stuff good enough to make it so you don't need TP anymore? I'm pretty sure... I don't know. I don't watch pro play, but I feel like pro play would be a good indicator of, like, if that's necessarily true or not. When, like, Veigar plays Rise and stuff, does he still take TP? I feel like he does. But does home guard make it so you don't need it as frequently? For sure. But I feel like it's still probably pretty good. Oh my god! Oh my god, my damage was so fucking bonkers there. That was... I'm sorry for swearing, I mean frick. Ugh, sorry guys. I didn't mean to say that. Damn, okay. What the fudge? So is the mid pinging the jungle, or is the jungle pinging mid? They're probably both pinging each other, huh? Dude, I have a Medjai's and 1k bounty on my head. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna try to kill me. For sure. That's all I really got. If you can kill that guy or not. Dang. I was hoping Zinzao would be able to get him when I burn my ultimate. Damn, how do you land your ability on a Fizz that's moving around so much, dude? I feel like even landing a Q on him when he's running away is so impossible unless you land your E first or just like from Fog of War, just way too fast. my god, that Jinx. Because I want Medjai's, I'm going to go defensive item, even though I don't like defensive items usually, because I don't want to lose my 10 stack. Okay, good thing I didn't completely rotate for the Fizz, because I thought Zinzao was going to rotate to help me, but he actually went to Dragon, and I almost continued going forwards. And it could have been really bad. Why does Hui suck? I'm pretty sure Hui got nerfed on repeat, did he not? I'm pretty sure that Hui has just been giga nerfed by Riot over and over again. I'm kind of far away from bot lane, guys. I don't think I can go down there to, like, stop the Fizz from taking more. He kicks me away and there's no way to catch back up afterwards. I don't know if I can beat this Fizz in a 1v1, even though I'm kinda fed and worth 1k, but he has a Lich Bane and a Seekers, which is about the same itemization as me besides the Medjai's. You can trust yourself? The last time I trusted myself, a lot of people died. I don't think I want to do that anymore. Dude, Fizz Q is such a low CD. What a champion. Can't believe that went that poorly. Sona's kind of squishy. I feel like I can maybe kill her with E plus R with no other ability usage. Let's just stop her base just to annoy her. Bro, what on earth? My blue buff! How could my 80 carry do this to me? Just walking over there and just strolling and taking my blue? Damn, this Lee Sin is so tanky, even though he just doesn't... I feel like he doesn't have that many items. What? Guys, are we losing? How come I just like got Lee Sin down to 0 HP and then suddenly it feels like the rest of the enemy team is just popping the hell off? Frick, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Jinx. If you die here, it's my fault. If you die here, I'm sorry. No! Come to me! No! Okay, I have 25 stack Medjais, and I can almost buy like a full decap, especially if we get the Baron. Actually, not anymore. I never really looked back at the patch notes when they first did the patch notes. With Baron, they made the gold, like, worth less. Did they buff the actual buff of it, or how did they change it? Did they change it in other ways besides the gold not being as worth as much? Shreds resists. It shreds resists? They didn't even put that on this thing that says it gives you the following bonuses. They didn't even add that on this. They don't even care. Okay. Whatever. I guess we're just gonna have to look at the wiki from now on to figure out the information because it doesn't show you in game anymore. The Baron... No. The Baron himself shreds, not buff. Baron monster does. Okay, well, I'm just asking about the buff. Because when you finish Baron, you don't get as much gold as you did in the past. So I was just kind of curious if they, like, changed it so the buff was stronger or not. It is 50 adaptive buff. So it used to give 40... Oh, it gives adaptive? It doesn't give both anymore? Oh. I don't feel like 50 adaptive is better than the, like, 40 AP, 20 AD or whatever it used to give, right? Didn't it used to give that? I don't even know what it used to give. Why are we all stopping? All right, yeah, let's... you guys are losers. Are losers. Whoa, 30k dam? That's what we like to see. When I was playing Magic when I was like in middle school and high school, I realized that I never really thought about it, but occasionally like the adults who played it, like usually like college students and stuff, would be like, yo, here you go, and they just give me stuff. So sometimes if I see like a younger player and I realize that I'm just gonna play like one game of Magic and probably not come back, I'll just be like, yo, you want my packs, and just give it to them. I just don't really care, because I know that it probably makes their day. Because I'm not going to be doing anything with it, so if they want it, I bet it will make them happy. Because it made me happy. Oh god. Rise is ghosting over! No! I don't think I can help you, bro. What am I supposed to do for you? Does that make you feel better about beating kids? Yeah, dude, totally. In my Magic drafts. Dude, that actually reminds me of something that happened when I was like in probably 13, 14 years old. I went to a Magic draft, and there was a person that went there quite often, and he was kind of like, it was weird. He was like a nerd jock. So he was like nerdy, but he also was like so full of himself. He was kind of a dick. He was probably like 19 years old or 20. And I remember that what happened is that everybody's sitting down to, like, get ready for the draft. And how drafts work is that they give you 3 packs, and then you open it up, and then inside the packs, you choose one card, then move it to your next person. And there was, like, a kid that was, like, 9 years old, you know, pretty young. And it was probably, like, one of his first drafts. I don't feel like he's played that. I don't know. Maybe, I don't know who the person was. But the person sitting next to him, which was the, like, mean person, was like, hey, do you want to swap packs with me? And they just did. And they opened up the first pack, and he opened up something worth a ton of money, and he started fucking flaunting it around everywhere. I was like, what the fuck, dude? He was like, oh my god, thank you so much. You just made me so much money. He was like telling the kid to his face. He's like, this is worth so much in front of him. I vividly remember that. It was wild. Anyways, after I said that to the kid, they didn't allow me back in the store.
How exciting to catch a strand.
Or I mean, the random person, I mean, not me. That is a true story, though. Like, that did actually happen, except for it wasn't me. I was younger or whatever, and, whoever that person was. I don't know why that guy was such a jerk to everybody. Sure. Yeah, guys, it was me. Stole money from a kid? Alright, you guys want to hear something? I feel like I've already told this story, but back in elementary school, my friend Oliver... Name drop, careful. You guys might be able to find out who Oliver is. Careful. Brought those Nature Valley granola bars And I was like, yo, can I have them? I promise that I'll bring you like a quarter tomorrow. Just a quarter. And if you give it to me, or like I promise so much that if I don't give you a quarter tomorrow, every single day that I don't give you a quarter, I'll add 1/4 onto it. I never paid him. So I probably owe him a lot of money by now. I never paid him for that quarter. So, I'm just the worst person ever, probably. Exposed. Bro is gonna sue you one day. True. It was kind of strange to see, like, I don't know, inside of elementary school, it felt like everybody was, like, just friends with each other inside the class, and then inside of middle school is when people form groups, and there's more, like, there's the popular kids and there isn't. I don't know if that felt that way for other people, too, but I felt that in middle school is when people started, like, forming their own social groups more than elementary. And my friend from elementary school, which is the one that I had the granola bar with, became the most popular person in the entire school, and I wasn't friends with him anymore. So it was so strange seeing him literally be the most popular person despite me not being friends with him. It's like, what the heck? He was like the star football player and everything. And yeah, we had football in middle school. It was Texas. Isn't football mandatory? I lived in Washington State, bro. It was like more like Seattle. I played football for 1 year in middle school, and I never did it ever again, and I never wanted to do it ever again. Boy, did I freaking hate it. I hated practice. I hated everything about it. God. That sport was not for me. I definitely prefer fucking tennis, dude. I do not like football in the slightest playing it. Pekin was a jock. Whoa. No, I wasn't, dude. I basically just sat on the fucking sidelines like the whole entire time on game day, and then... I also remember that one time when we were playing versus other schools, because, you know, I mean, school sports usually play versus other schools, right? I guess that's always what people do, but... I played versus another school, and when I looked up at who I was about to, like, supposed to go against and, like, tackle, I saw that it was a girl. I'm like, oh, fuck. Am I supposed to go with all my might? I'm kind of scared, and so I didn't, and she fucking tackled my ass, and I fell hard on the floor. I was like, fuck. I'd got my wind knocked out of me as soon as I got fucked by the her tackling me. Diary of a Wimpy Kid? Yeah, I guess that's me. That's my whole life. His Rise is literally beating up my entire team, and I'm never roaming fast enough to ever, like, catch up to him, so... I'm kind of letting my whole team down right now, aren't I? And I'm dead, because the Braum just roamed mid, plus this guy. At least I could maybe get a stack, though. 1 stack? 2 stacks? Sell this, buy this. We're stacking okay. He might be fed, but they'll always be killable. It's okay. Sonic Games was 68, bro. How's he 4 kills? He's
Fighting
went to other
Saga.
lanes. I guess. Wait, did he just kill me too? 'Cause he killed me too. I need to focus on looking at summoners and stuff. I mean, the game started with Ryze just getting a free kill in the very beginning, and that really sucked, in my opinion, but, you know, maybe it's my fault for his roams. Get stacks with Veigar W. Any ability landed on the opponent enemy champions gives you stacks. That's how it works. With last hits, it's only Q. I hate myself for pressing my E first and also just like not pressing the E directly on top of him so we couldn't stop him, because I feel like stopping his base there could have been so good. Dang it. That's okay. A little bit of poke damage, 1 Q. Do you ever do any of those Clash tournaments? No. Yes, Ryze is worth a lot if anybody wants to try to come kill him with me, I guess. There's no way he's still rotating bot. It'd be so ridiculous for him to go all the way, is it not? Yeah, literally dead. Even if I like try to do anything, I'm just gonna not be able to flash away to survive. That's okay though. I'm farming well, and I have a little bit of gold on my items. I'll be useful. One team fight is all we need. He doesn't even have Merc Treads too, which is pretty huge. Merc Tread Ryze, I would be like, wow, we lost forever. But this guy doesn't really have that. So I'm chilling. I definitely could kill if I land my ability there, but we just miss. I mean, Phase Rush Rise is kind of annoying, so... It's worth my death if I kill him. Dang. I hate myself right now. Ooh. Well played. If you kill me, then honestly, all I can say is that you outplayed me. It's worth a shot. Zach, get him. Free kill. It's a ridiculous amount of gold. He has no flash. It might not be a free kill, but he probably should die. 1,000 gold for Zach. Freaking worth. Big. This gave him a TikTok clip? True. The outplay moment was him flashing an ability that's easily flashable, dodging a W that should never land, and then watching turret kill me. It was kind of incredible. One of a kind.
Veigar
It's
even.
only a game.
How on earth did we get first turret? Worth. Again. First turret is ours. I'm rich. I'm probably gonna go Zanya's just to make it so when Rengar jumps on me late game, I'm not gonna get one shot because I'm super squishy, and then we just go decap. Oh yeah, Cake thinks a 9. A little bit of damage, but I'm dead. Dude, if I got QR, then I would be able to kill that guy, but okay. They got me. You guys got me. Hard game. Yeah, this is actually so winnable, though. I'd be more concerned if, like, I don't know, my teammates were dying on the other side of the map to their Rengar ult. I feel like me being the person dying is good. Like, why on earth is Rengar ulting a 0-4-0 Veigar? Is that not, like, a waste? Like, is it not? Hey, see, this is bad. My team's dying. This is not what I want. He doesn't even do Actualizer. I thought every Rise was doing it. I don't think Actualizer is a positive item to build until you actually have a bunch of other items to work off of it. You usually build it way later on. Did the change to minions per wave impact Veigar stacks per minute? I really doubt it. The thing about Veigar stacking is, even though there's, like, less minions, you have to remember that, during the early game, right? No matter how well you play, your CD of your Q and how many minions you have opportunities to stack with is, kind of fixed. If you have the most flawless Veigar game for Q farm, it will almost always be that every single game if you play perfectly. You can't get it higher, right? But out of laning phase is when the teamfight stage happens, and that's when it really starts taking off. So getting to 10 per minute is so easy, but getting to 15 is usually from teamfights and stuff. You almost always will just reach 10 just on its own. I mean, I'm at 10 right now, and I have no assists and no kills. So... AP. Yeah. See, like, what happened? How did they possibly lose that? It's because I feel like these guys are just, like, not playing crazy smart. It's just that they got kind of fortunate with how many, like, things happened where they just got handed a bunch of free kills. Like, this Ryze literally got handed a kill level 2. My jungler went in and literally died. It makes my lane so much harder. Veigar versus Ryze is already, like, not feeling good at all.
Hi Pekin, how you liking Texas?
Texas is okay. The weather could be better in a lot of ways.
Hey Pekin, how's the ball removal surgery?
What? What do you mean the ball removal surgery? I'm not getting ball removal surgery. He doesn't know? What are you guys talking about? Because you already completed it? No, I'm not done yet. I was about to say yet, but I'm not getting it done, so I don't know why I was about to say that. Lots of ults for you? Yeah, I hope that we don't lose Baron off of them using so many ults on me, because I can still TP in and help. Oh! Oh, never mind. This is your ball surgeon appointment for January 29th. You will be moved to 6 minutes from now. Everything is ready downstairs. Whoa. Since when did surgeries happen in home? That's crazy. That just kind of makes me wonder, is there any surgeries that people do in their own home that is, like, legal and safe and not strange to do? Is that a thing? Is there any surgeries that do that? Yeah, ball surgery. Oh no! Guys, this is getting too real. Please, you're freaking me out now. I'm about to run downstairs to see if there really is a surgeon down there. One second, guys. I need to, like, rotate really far around to make it to this fight.
tell me why TF when getting that's freaking no cool. Not my streamer.
Well, I mean, I can't really do anything about that. Schmogi, thanks for the 55.
Are you winning some people I've not?
Why you have to be mad?
Sell D-Ring? So I could, and like get a little bit more AP, right? But I just feel like it's not worth. I don't know. So what happens is that if I buy a decap, I'll still have D-Ring, so I get to keep the stats from this. So even though I might lose out on getting a bunch of stats right now, a little bit, right? Because I'll have the needless, it will still be a better in the long run. And I don't feel like getting the needless immediately is really gonna matter for our next fight anyways. $233 damage. That did absolutely nothing. Okay, but he does have Death Dance though, so I guess it wasn't actually 233. Because the thing is, he has Death Dance, so he's taking a bunch of true damage. I have decaf. Guess I'll just go bot lane farm. Our stacks per minute are getting a lot better now. Dude, what on earth? Why did Zach just like take all of the farm from both lanes? That was crazy. Is it because he doesn't trust me? Is it based off of my KDA? He's like, wow, this Veigar is 3 and 7, so he'll never be useful all game. I'll just make sure that he never gets any money just to prove my point that he can't be useful because his KDA is just not good enough for me. Oh, my back. I didn't get anything, darn. Whoa. This is so bad, actually. We just spent so much time doing one thing and now we're going to another, and it doesn't even feel like it's like a very good position for us in the first place. Man, everybody's so freaking low, but there's nobody that we can really kill. Dude, I was gonna Zhonya's at the last possible second, but the Braum stun stopped it. At least I was able to kill a couple of them, at least. But, damn, that sucks. Could have been so much better. You don't have Zhonya's? Oh yeah, the cooldown. It's true. It didn't really feel like it's been such a small amount of time. I thought it's been 2 minutes by then, but I guess it was only 60 seconds. Can't believe you sold Blighty. Sold D-Ring for Blight Jewel. Yeah, it's worth it now. Because the thing is that I would never be selling Darksteel ever. It's a replacement this time. The thing is, okay, if I finished Decap and I sold D-Ring, right? There would have been an empty slot. Do you get what I'm saying? There would have been a slot that was not filled anymore. Why? Why is he flashing on me? Okay, you got me, bro. Well played, Darius. I'm just a freaking 4-9 Veigar, dude. What am I supposed to do? Damn, our stacks per minute have really been increasing by a lot. We're at 32 minutes and we have 380. Not bad. Pekin, will you do your next stream in Chinese? Yeah, watch this. Google will translate. Shidi Wohu. I just translated something and pronounced it, hopefully in such a way that that was understandable. No way. Yep way, bro. I'm dead. You can't escape this guy, so I might as well just, like, try to kill somebody with me. Weren't you fluent in Korean? Why not do a Korean stream? Yeah, Annyeong. Pegopayo. Fuck. I don't know anything. Ball. She ball. What? Why would Rengar ever go in? Is that not, like, super psychopathic to do? Go into, like, 5 people like that? We need the minions. We got no minions. Oh, make sure the wave is okay. Zach might be dead, but it doesn't matter. I'm gonna die. Oh wait, I'm not. In fact, they're all dead. Just kidding. I messed up my cage, I'm sorry. You're dead. Getting in on the action. Is the game over? Can they end here? Nah, they can't. I mean, we have 1,150 AP. How do your 1k AP spells do 0 damage to Darius? It's... There's a couple factors. Firstly, he does have some magic resist, and I didn't even have Void Staff or, like, Crypt Bloom yet, so I didn't have either type of, like, big pen items. But the other part is he has Death Dance. And Death Dance, he already takes less because he has magic resist, but he also takes 30% less whenever I damage him, right? If he was to take 1,000 damage, I instead deal 700. Then 300 damage is dealt to him over 3 seconds as true damage, right? But then he killed my teammate, and Death Dance removes the true damage if my teammates die. So when I hit him with a bunch of abilities, it actually was probably going to tick him down and deal a decent amount. But then my teammates died, and all of my damage that I was stored just disappeared. So that's why it looks like I don't deal anything. It was unfortunate that they died the way that they did, but it was just like how it happened. Damn, my WCD is so crazy low. Like, let's see how much damage I can deal with, like, a single W on this guy. I feel like it won't actually deal as little as you guys think, I swear, if I can actually hit him with it. So it says that it did 600, but remember, it's about 30% less than that, so it probably did about 1,000. Wait, what just happened to my whole entire team? What? Okay, whatever. I chunked Darius down to half HP on my own. I made it so I got off like a decent I don't know. I thought that was going okay. And then everybody just suddenly died. Darn. I mean, whatever. I've definitely made mistakes that game anyways, so...